Julio Gonzalez and Karyn Turk, where we bring you today's top trending tweets and a daily recap of all the hashtags you need to know about.
Well, good evening, Karyn. Another
Good
Friday.
evening.
We made it to hashtag Friday Feeling here at hashtag Nightcap, hashtag Recap as we wrap up this week. How about you? How are you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. And for sure, I mean, I can't believe it's Friday already. I feel like this week went really quick. And hashtag Friday Motivation is trending just ahead of those feelings with some great tweets in cyberspace. Dogs are trending again, slightly ahead of cats again.
No.
And it's this great pet race that continues each day on Twitter. And I remain disappointed, and I'm continuing to root for the cats.
Listen, I put a book out on a little biography yesterday on my little kitty and her story of miraculous comebacks. So I'm voting for the kitties today.
I am too. Your cat came back from the dead.
I know. I love it. Listen,
I love it too.
There's a lot of great hashtag Friday motivation tweets. Which is your favorite, Karyn?
It's from Paulie Walnuts, which is at KFace77. And he tweeted a picture of some trees this morning. And he said, most trees grow the F up. Why don't most people?
Well, Karyn, I mean, the trees have it, don't they?
The trees have the right idea. You know, it's always interesting. We're involved in some politics down here. And there are a lot of people that just need to grow the F up.
I could agree. It sounds like there's something going on here, Karyn.
Yeah, no, there is. My husband's actually running for state committee man of the Palm Beach County, and you know what should be like a really quiet race, like people don't even know really what state committee man is for the most part, has turned into a really contentious race with people taking to Facebook to make really personal attacks. And I think it's just so reflective of the time we're in. But, you know, you have to sit back and laugh. You got to find comedy in every day.
There's a reason I'm not on Facebook, and that's probably one of the main reasons. Okay, well, listen, Jer Exotic, not Hair Exotic, Jer Exotic. The only Jer tweeted, "You will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you, only by someone doing less than you."
I couldn't agree more. I think that pretty much sums it up. That's pretty much a good motto to live by. So, you know, when people start to criticize you or attack you, either they're scared or they're intimidated or they're worried about themselves.
And Karyn, how is that hashing out there?
Wait, what did you say?
How's that hashtagging out there?
It's hashtagging pretty well out there. There's a lot of hashtagging going on today. And, you know, the biggest hashtagging today is hashtag breakup. And that's taking over the internet. And it's actually between the president and hashtag Fox News. And I want to go on the record with what I said this morning is I'm not totally surprised by this because I watch a lot of hashtag Fox News. And you can kind of tell that, you know, they've changed their position a little bit. You know, it's getting to be very interesting as we approach election season in November, you know, and I, of course, I'm a huge Donald Trump fan, and I know he's always loved hashtag Fox News, but you can kind of see that, you know, there's a little tension happening.
Yeah, you know, he tweeted today on hashtag Fox News. Fox News is out with another of their phony polls done by the same group of haters that got it even more wrong in 2016. Watch what happens in November. Fox is terrible. The feud is growing larger.
Yeah, I mean, and you know, it's crazy because you know things are going to heat up towards election season, and you know, there's every other outlet's been so critical of our president. You know, Fox News has always had his back, but you've seen over the past month or so, things have been a little bit tense, and it's like when you have a couple friend that breaks up. You know, you kind of see it coming, and you don't want to see it because you want to hang out with both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping that they reconcile. You know, I don't want to see this be the end of a beautiful relationship.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you think they reconcile?
I hope so. I think that, you know, things get very tense before, you know, any presidential race. And I think a lot of things are advertising driven for all of these networks. There's a lot of money that changes hands. There's a lot of, you know, different factors involved. And I think we all have to be really informed as the public to watch different outlets and get different opinions and formulate our own. So, I am a big Fox News fan, and that's not going to change, but I think, there are a lot of advertisers and a lot of behind the scenes stuff that do motivate what happens on your TV set. You got to be aware of that.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Great. All right, Karyn, what else do we got?
So, pretty unbelievably, the Tulsa mayor called a civil emergency ahead of the presidential rally. So hashtag Fox News in Better News was the first to report this. And Jeff Reynolds at Jeff H. Reynolds was one of the first hashtag retweets on the news. And the Tulsa mayor actually initiated a curfew on this.
Yeah, and I think that Phoenix rally is Tuesday, and I think that they're doing the same thing in Phoenix. I've heard that already. That they're reporting some curfews and some other obstacles. It sounds like that's coming. So Phoenix is kind of going through the same thing. So anyway, moving past politics, hashtag Vicky. I guess this is not hashtag Karyn.
Hashtag
Vicky is trending, Karyn. Someone needs to clue me in. This one I couldn't figure out. Another head scratcher was hashtag Moundsville, which is Moundsville, West Virginia. They just got a military vehicle for a population of less than 9,000. So it seems that they have added a new vehicle to their fleet. Not an SUV, not a tractor. It's not an MRAP, which is an mine resident ambush vehicle. Easy for me to say. What do you say?
It is. It's a mine resistant ambush vehicle. These are the things that they use, like you see, like in Iraq and Afghanistan. I mean, these are these huge trucks, military trucks, and it's super confusing why this little town in West Virginia has this ambush vehicle. And they actually put out a video announcing this addition to their fleet, and people on Twitter have gone hashtag crazy over it. So hashtag Moundsville tweeting because of that.
All right. Well, more to be continued there, I would imagine, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Tom Garga, he tweeted, hashtag Tom Garga. He tweeted, for too long, the Moundsville police have been exposed to roadside bombs while patrolling the countryside. They're finally getting the protection they need.
Well, listen, everyone should be protected, right?
For sure. Yeah. Listen, I'm all for it. There's a lot of hashtags around this too, with hashtag defund the police, saying it's like, the fleecing of America, and, that these police funds are being misspent. But, there's got to be a reason that they have this vehicle. I think it's good that there's one in West Virginia. I don't know exactly what it needs to be used for, but I'm sure they have a purpose for it. And Nick Carraway, which is @_silence_dogwood, tweeted, yes, a town with a population of 8,000 people in Bumble F, West Virginia definitely needs this. So there's a lot of sarcasm around it. I get it. I kind of looked and went, but, I'm going to stand with the police on this and believe that there's a reason.
Got to be a reason, right?
Yeah, I would think so. I think sometimes, you don't need to know everything. You just, you got to have some faith and trust. And I have faith and trust in our law enforcement and our military, and I'm going to continue to do so. I think it's the way to be. And I think that's a good, that's what I was going to say. I think that's a good way to wrap up Friday.
Well done, Karyn. We'll see you Monday, Karyn.
We will see you on hashtag Nightcap, hashtag recap next week.